All right, today we will look at our final guitarist in our study of jazz guitarists, Charlie Christian. He is considered by many as the single most influential electric guitarist. This was kind of a new thing at the time, and he was an absolute undisputed master of the instrument. In spite of everything that he accomplished, he died when he was only 25 years old, and not from anything like horrible or terrible. He wasn't lynched, he wasn't in a car accident. He died from tuberculosis. That's really tragic because we were robbed of what he could have become. So, really sad. In his short life, he accomplished quite a few things. One, he was hired by Benny Goodman to be a part of his band in 1939, one of the few black men to be a member of a white band. The other person who was a prominent member of Benny Goodman's band was Lionel Hampton. And that's who Charlie Christian recorded his first album, his first recording with, was with Lionel Hampton. In 1990, well after his death, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's a big deal, as you can imagine. His amazing soloistic playing led to, well, it didn't necessarily straight lead to, but it helped pave the way for this new style of jazz that came along just on his heels called bebop. You can listen to the way he plays things and you hear some of the lines that he does, and that's where Charlie Parker and Dizzy Gillespie kind of got some ideas. He was an Oklahoma City boy, and Oklahoma is very proud of that. They call him Oklahoma's own. When he auditioned for Benny Goodman to get his place in the band, he only knew 2 tunes at the time. And the one that he played was called Rose Room. The other tune he knew was called Tea for Two. And luckily, they only wanted to hear him play one piece. And then they're like, oh, you sound great, you're in. Fortunately, he was smart and he figured out how to read and play some of the other music that Benny Goodman wanted him to. Yeah, it could have gone the other way. So in his short life, he also achieved something very few people do. In Downbeat magazine, he was named Best Guitarist twice. That's like, even to be on the list of people to be considered means you're pretty high up there on the food chain as far as jazz musicians go, because Downbeat magazine is kind of the end-all be-all of jazz aficionados. So he did it twice. Pretty cool. Okay, we are now going to listen to the other tune that he knew called Tea for Two. And you'll hear, it's a very early recording, but it shows off his style pretty well. So let me know what you think of this one. And there you have it. Charlie Christian. Pretty fantastic solo. I like that they had the tablature and the notes on there so you can actually see what he's doing on that solo. That's fantastic. Okay, last 5. We're going to look at some jazz drummers. Some you may know, some you may not. Looking forward to it. See you next time. Bye-bye.